What's up, Mass Hole Audit? I just wrote you back right now. Appreciate the information on what you just told me about. Yeah, I don't know if you got it. I just sent it back to you right now. What's up, Rachel? How you doing? So we're gonna be talking tumblers tonight. I'm gonna be doing a tumbler with. I got one tumbler that I need to add glitter to, so I'm gonna be doing that one. What's up, Eric? What's going on? Trying to post this to Instagram also. Ray, what's going on? Fresno, California, what's going on? Levite, what's going on, man? We'll be here in a second. I'm just trying to send this post to Instagram real quick. Masshole, but I want masshole. I use QuickBooks now. I'm not sure what video you just watched where you saw that. Oh, okay, yeah, you saw that video was a while back, but appreciate the info that you just gave. But I am using I do use QuickBooks now, so I use QuickBooks, and with QuickBooks I could do all of my invoicing through there. And then I also have PayPal Business or Business PayPal. Is that what it is? Yeah. And I can also with that do my invoices through there. Yeah, QuickBooks is pretty cool. You just go in there, right? I'll show you in a little bit. Let me post this to Instagram real quick, and then we'll switch the screens over. Carl, what's going on? Carl from North Carolina. What's going on? Jet, how's it going? It's not? Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, no video yet. We're gonna switch to it in a minute. I just have the intro screen on right now. Hopefully that's working. Let's switch it. We'll go ahead and switch it right now. Let's see. We good? You guys can see me? Can you see me? Are we good to go? Just want to make sure we're good. Let me know if we're good. No, someone said that they couldn't see me. What's going on? I don't want to say your Travas. I don't want to say your name wrong. So how's it going? Roger. All right. All right, we're good. Yeah, the first one that I usually do is, which is this one right here, is like while I'm setting up or whatever I'm doing before we actually get into what we're going to get into, I usually have that. And then I should have, let me see if this one's working. Let me set this one up real quick because I didn't adjust the camera. So 1 second so I can adjust this. What's going on, Jason? How you doing? All right, so we're good. So for the split screen, what are you talking about? Levi, what are you talking about for the split screen? So we're gonna be talking tumblers today. You guys got anything you want to talk about? Anything tumbler wise? I didn't do this right here. This was done for me from a subscriber. They did this for me, but I don't do etching. But sublimation tumblers like this right here. This is a sublimation tumbler. And then you can see there's one spinning right there. And then this one I did the other day. You can see came out pretty good. That one. So, and then I have this one over here that I'm gonna add glitter to this one tonight. We might add glitter to that one, so we'll do that in a little bit. We got 21 people in here, so that's cool. Appreciate you guys stopping by tonight. But anybody else do tumblers? I've only done a couple of them. I haven't done a whole bunch of them. I've had some friends from work, they wanted some, so I did two of them for them. So Rachel says, how's the screen press going for you? It's going good. I'm getting ready to do some shirts in a minute. Let me see if I can pull up the image that I'm going to be doing. Let me find it. Where's this folder? I have a folder on here with all my work. I hate when I can't find it. So we'll let that load for a second so I can show you what I'm talking about. But appreciate it. Appreciate it. Any problems with the Chinese press? As for registration, it's not a Chinese. The one that I got is not a Chinese press. That one I actually bought from Nevertheless. Nevertheless, you just look them up on. It's not the best. It's a beginner one. I paid I think $600 for it, but it came with a whole bunch of stuff. Not just the press. It came with 4 screens, all the squeegees, a little red, white, blue, and I want to say yellow. And it works okay. So as for registration, it all depends on how you do it. What's up, Joe? What's going on, Olivia? The Armor of God. I'm new to the channel, but which is more long-term, vinyl or HTV? Vinyl and HTV are the same thing. So vinyl is vinyl, and HTV is heat transfer vinyl. So they're both the same thing. And it all depends on what you use. You know what I mean? You can get some. Everybody has their own opinions about every different type of vinyl. It all depends on. You just gotta mess with it. You know what I mean? You just gotta mess with the different types of vinyls that are out there. We sell Gimme 5 vinyl, which is like this. This is the black Gimme 5. Rachel, I do have a software. I did buy a software. So I sell Gimme 5 vinyl. But if you're asking like heat transfer vinyl or screen printing, I would say screen printing would last longer. Olivia said I made me a tumbler turner last year and haven't used it. It happens. I made this one. I made that one a while back, and I've only used it 4 times. 4 times. Oh, yeah. So Rachel, I do have a software that I use to separate the inks. I mean, separate the colors. So I use Corel Draw, and then with Corel Draw, I bought. Let me see what it's called. I don't want to lie to you. Simple Seps. I think that's what it's called. Simple Seps, something like that. Something like that. I have to open up Corel Draw. I'm gonna open up Corel Draw and then I'll show you in a minute. Inkscape, yeah. So Inkscape, you had to get the Inkscape is the same people that I bought the program from. So I do use simple steps. Oh no, Inkscape. I'm sorry, Inkscape is something different. Um, Inkscape is that free one, right? It's like it's like the free Adobe Illustrator. I believe that's what it is. Like the free. I I've had a lot of people ask me if I knew how to use Inkset, Inks, Inkscape, but I've never used it, so I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how to use that one. I wanted to learn how to use it so that I could show people how to use it, but I've never used it. I've always used Adobe Illustrator, so that's what I learned with, and I just stuck with it. Scape, Inkspace. No, we got you. Yeah, I bet it is. If you sit there and you mess with it and you learn how to use it, I'm pretty sure it is pretty cool. You know what I mean? I've always had Adobe Illustrator, so I've never had to use it. And now I got Corel Draw, so that's a new one for me. So if you open up, I'll show you what I'm talking about. Even with Corel Draw, like it's easy to what we say make vectors, turn a JPEG into a vector, and the wizard. What wizard do you have, Joe? You have the Rhinestone World Wizard? Yeah, Ray, I'm still learning Corel Draw too. I mean, I just got it not too long ago. And then I do have the wizard also. If me and Joe, I'm pretty sure we're talking about the same wizard. The TRW wizard, is that what you're talking about, Joe? That's what I have. Yeah, I have the same one. I have that. I haven't learned how to use it. I haven't even messed with it yet, but I do have it. So, Jeremy, what's going on? So I will eventually use it. No, no giveaway, man. Can you do a video on how to set up artwork on a screen print? Are you saying like from beginning, like separating the colors and then so does Inkscape separate the colors for you or how does that work? Because I can show you on here what I use to separate the colors. Ray says, how long does it take to complete a tumbler start to finish? So this one I started like 3 days ago because um, the first thing you have to do, the first thing I did was I spray painted it, and when I spray painted it, it will look like that one. So once I spray paint it, it looks like this right here. This one right here is the one that I'm getting ready to put the glitter on in a minute. We're gonna do that. But after you put the glitter on it, you have to let it sit. I usually let it sit for a while to dry. Then I'll shake off all the excess glitter. And then once it's done again, I'll coat it again with another coat of um, Mod Podge. And I will put more glitter on it so that you can't see through it. You can't see underneath the glitter. And then once I get the glitter that done, I put a first coat of epoxy on it so that it could seal the glitter in there. And then after that, whatever the person wants on it, I will then put this stuff on it. And then when that gets done, that's another day. And then after that after the first coat of epoxy dries, that'll be like the second day. Then I have to go and I cut all the stickers and do this and then put the next coat of epoxy on there. It'll probably take another 24 hours for that to dry too. That's if I do it 3 days in a row. So I would say like total maybe about a week. What's going on, Jackie? I would say total about a week just because of the amount of work that has to go into one of them. You want to make sure that it dries fully before you do anything else to it. You don't want to rush it because you could mess it up. And here's the other one right here. This one I put the coat of epoxy on this one this morning and it's actually feels pretty good. But I'm gonna leave it on the turner for a little bit longer, just so that I can keep turning back there. Why you say that, Eddie? Great minds think alike. But let me get back to Rachel's question. Whenever you were asking about um the a video on how to set up the artwork for screen print, you're saying like separate it and then put it onto the film, and then after the film, burn the screens, and then register everything. Is that what you're asking? Corel Draw is running slow, like always. Jackie Rose says, I have no luck doing tumblers. Why is that? Just freestyle it. That's what I did with my first one. Frostbite, air and heat. What's going on, man? It's when you say it's a lot of time, it's not really a lot of time because I spray painted that earlier and then I went and did my own thing. Got done with it. And now I'm gonna go back, I'm gonna put the glitter on there and I'm gonna do my own thing. And then once the glitter dries, then I'll go back and I'll put the epoxy. So everything only takes a little bit of time to do. It's just a long process because you don't want to mess it up. If you get what I'm saying. Um that's just the way I do it. Everybody has a way of doing things. And I'll use this right here, Mod Podge. I think they are. Depends on where you get your tumblers and the price that you get them for. Um, you can make some decent money off of them if you charge the right price. Eddie says, been working. What's going on, Eddie? Been working on cups with my wife. Eddie Flores, is this the Eddie from the ISS show? So these I sell for 25. These two right here I'm selling for 25 a piece. If you tried spraying a clear finish, looks very slick. So Eddie, okay, what's up going on, Eddie? How you doing? So these I'm not putting a clear I didn't put a clear coat over it, like a spray paint. I put the epoxy over it so that it's gonna do the same thing with the with the clear coat. You will take a chance of it turning yellow over time. You know what I'm saying? So you have to watch what kind you use, especially if you use like a polyurethane. Appreciate it. If you use a polyurethane, especially, that stuff will turn yellow on you. So if you do something that's white, over time it's going to turn yellow. I used to do a whole bunch of cornhole boards when I was in Hawaii, and over time everything that was white would change to a yellow color. So you just have to watch what you're doing because things will change colors on you, and you don't want that to happen. And then a customer come back and tell you something. With epoxy, you don't have to worry about it. The biggest concern about with epoxy is, um, I would say, would be getting the making sure you have the right mixture whenever you do your whenever you mix your epoxy, because you don't want it to mess up. You know what I'm saying? You want it to be right. I'm trying to open this file that I'm trying to screen print, but I don't want to open for some reason. I always have trouble opening pictures on my computer. I don't know why. I am a Cowboys fan. Yes. Yeah. So whenever I was in Hawaii, if you guys don't know, for those of you that just joined, I used to do a lot of woodwork. So if you look at my Facebook page, there should be like a Facebook. No, Will, I didn't get them at Walmart. I ordered them from JDS Industries. I used to do a lot of woodwork, and then I started doing a lot of paintings. And then whenever I started doing the paintings, things just got really crazy. and then people started asking for if I could do cornhole boards. I had never did a cornhole board, but I was like, yeah, I could do them. You know what I mean? So I was like, yeah, I'll do it. And then I didn't know what I was doing, so I just looked up I looked up how to make them on YouTube University, and I found out how to make them. And I was making a killing off of them. Oh my god, I was selling for like $300. Everything was either everything that I put on them was painted, so it was all painted, and it was custom, whatever they wanted. Let me see if I could pull some up. See if I can get on my Facebook page. Let me find Facebook. Oh my gosh. I never get on Facebook on my computer, so I don't even know my password. I don't know if this is gonna work. Well, it worked good. So let me get on here real quick, and then I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. Let me see if I can remember how to get to it. I haven't posted to it forever. But I still have people always trying to follow me over there. Like always liking the page. Rachel, yes, I am a Cowboys fan. Have you ever tried merch by Amazon to collect shirt royalties for every shirt design you create and Amazon sells? No, I haven't. They take a big chunk of the change, so I do have an Amazon affiliate. I am affiliated with Amazon with the links that I always put down below. So I mean that's pretty good. That helps me out a lot. Smokey says, wondering if there's is a way to incorporate vinyl into it. And vinyl into what, Smokey? You talking about into tumblers or what are you talking about? Yeah, I ordered these on JDS. These are the ones. This one right here is the one. Whenever if you saw that video, whenever we were at cornhole boards, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure you could. These right here. This one right here is the one I got from Lisa from JDS when we went to the ISS show in Dallas. I got this one. What's up, Donald? How you been, man? Appreciate you stopping by. Hit that like button before you leave. I know you probably won't stick around long, but yeah, smash it for me. So yeah, these are sublimation right here. So these are pretty cool. So that's pretty cool. Um, my sublimation printer, I had to order a head cleaner for it because one of my, I mean, it's supposed to be its own self maintenance, right? So it says, and it does do its own maintenance thing. But what happened the other day is I was trying to print some stuff and it was having, whenever I did a nozzle check, it had some spaces missing. So I just wanted to buy it so I could do it myself, and see if I could clean it the way it's supposed to be. So I'm gonna be doing that whenever it comes in. It'll probably be here Monday because it didn't come in. I ordered it like Tuesday. I was hoping it came in on time, but it didn't. Yeah, whenever Smokey, whenever I went to the ISS show in Dallas, I was talking to him about buying the bypass tray, and they told me just to wait till Black Friday because they always run sales on them. So yeah, just wait till then. No, these tumblers that I have here are chrome, I guess we could say, or stainless steel. No, they were stainless steel whenever I bought it. And then this one, if it's sublimation, yeah, they come white. These were. Um, but these right here were chrome, or what I say, stainless steel. Yeah, did y'all watch the LSU game? That's why I got on late because I was at a friend's house. We were watching the LSU game. Smoke says, yeah, I've been doing tons of research to figure out what to start out with so I can look for Black Friday and Cyber Monday deals. So let me ask you this, Smokey, what are your plans to use the Sawgrass 400 for? Like what is your like whenever you think of the Sawgrass 400 and you think of sublimation, if you don't have a sublimation printer, what's your what's your main focus on when you get it? Rachel says LSU put down on Bama. Yeah, they did. Have you tried sublimation on doormats? I haven't. I haven't bought doormats yet. I mean, I don't have the bypass tray for the 13 by 19, but I could do 11 by 17. Okay. I just wanted to make sure because a lot of people were like, "Well, I'm gonna get it and I'm gonna do shirts. I'm gonna do a whole bunch of shirts, and if your focus is shirts, you got to be mindful that the only type of shirts you could do right now are 100% polyester, and a lot of people don't like them unless they're for sports. So just be mindful of that. Everything that has to be sublimated, if it's material wise, like this right here, they have to have that layer of polyester on it. So like these right here have it. Um, like I have a bunch of stuff that I'm just trying to. What I'm doing is I just order a bunch of stuff just to try out. Um, but you could do like this right here is sublimatable. I did some of these for a guy in the island of Bagu, and these came out really nice. I ordered some poker chips. I was telling you guys last week some poker chips. I haven't done them. Some dog tags, just a whole bunch of stuff. But um, it comes out really good. Yeah. So this right here, this is sublimation. This right here. So whenever I got it, it was this is how it came and this is how it ended up. So it can be done. You know what I mean? Mouse pads can be done. I just did a whole bunch of them. If you guys follow me on Instagram, I did a whole bunch of them on there, and not a whole bunch. I did three. I think it was like three, but I only posted two. So I did some on there, so they came out good. Henry sent you a DM on Instagram. However, have you or is it possible to heat press a tumbler with a design? Um, Henry, are you talking like sublimation wise or what? I must have sent you the wrong because I sent you my bad. This is for Henry. I did send you the invoice. I'm just like if I send it and you don't reply back to it, I'm not the type of person that's gonna keep bugging you to make it seem like if I'm begging for your business. But I guess I typed it in wrong, so I gotta check it because I wrote it in a couple days ago. But I do have the image. I do have it here, what you're looking for. But for like something like this, it can be done. But if you're gonna do it, just do it like this. This is how I did that. Just layer it. That's what I did here. Just layered vinyl on top of each other. This is a three layers of vinyl right here. And I'm making a video. I'm making a video on how I did this decal right here because this isn't something that I just printed out. This is I cut the black out. So I did the black right, and I made an under base with the black so that it'd be a whole piece. And then I cut the white out, and then I cut the yellow out, and then I put some little registration marks down here on the bottom. I showed two different ways on the video how to do it. One way to do it with a spray bottle. You can spray some water on here so that whenever you put this sticker on here, it doesn't stick right away till you press it down. But with this right here, another way you could do it is I put two registration marks on the bottom, and then I would cut it to leave the registration marks down here, and then with the next piece, line up the registration marks so that it would come out. Came out pretty good though. But this one was obviously, I didn't put on a tumbler because it was like way too big for the tumbler. So I have a tiger here that I'm gonna throw away because I don't care for them. But it does look cool though. Don't get me wrong. That looks cool. That one, if you look at this one, I didn't do an underbase on this, so you can see the blue. You can see through this one. You can see through that. And then if you look at the outline of the white and the white came off the S. So if you look at the back, it's just the outline. But what I did with the second one is I made an underbase for the yellow, so it would just be a solid piece, so I wouldn't have to try to layer it on top of each other. or try to like make it fit perfect. It was just like a solid piece like this right here. It was like a solid piece where this set in. So there was nothing, if I did not line it up correctly, it still wouldn't sit crooked. And the same thing with that. I made an underbase with this and then just laid the white on there and then laid the gold. That one came out pretty cool too. But yeah, Henry, I would do if I was you, I would just layer it. Or you think HEV is dishwasher safe if you put it on like a mug? I'm not sure. I've never done it. I've heard people say they've done it. Here's the thing about that is with these stickers is you can put them on there, but I'm gonna tell you what. I did do. Y'all saw my Instagram. I did those 4 mugs with 651 vinyl with the armor etch, and whenever I went to wash that armor etch off, it came off right away. So what I use is this is what I use right here to cover to seal in the glitter, and then I use this, sorry, to seal in the sticker too, so that now these tumblers are gonna be like, I wouldn't say like dishwasher safe. I wouldn't put them in a dishwasher with a lot of heat, but you'll be able to wash them with soap, and you don't have to worry about the stickers ever coming off. So there you go. So yeah, see, so Donald's saying air dry, not heat dry, because with the heat, what's going to happen is that sticker, the adhesive from the sticker or the adhesive from the vinyl is going to come right back off. So just be careful with that. Would you use a heat gun to make it loosen up? I think a dishwasher would be too hot. Would a glue gun make would a would heat the glue up? Yeah, I don't know why I was reading glue gun, but yeah, it's gonna what it's gonna do is it's gonna make this weak in the back and it's gonna come off. So I wouldn't even mess with it. Screen printing is the way to go. If you can afford one of those screen prints for mugs, that would be the way to go. It's like you stick the mug in there and it's like a screen print and it goes, and as this goes across, the tumbler turns with it. But yeah, when we were at the show in Dallas, the Printing United show, they had some there. We actually got some sample cups that they had there. Maddie, can you bring me one of those mugs from the Printing United show with the screen printing on it? Those plastic ones that y'all drink out of. Madison's gonna bring me one. I'll show you the screen printed ones that they were doing at the show. Do you recommend Corel Draw for someone starting out? I feel like the design part of the business is the biggest fear. I have no experience in this business, but I have always been interested in it. So go with Inkscape. A lot of people were talking about Inkscape earlier. Go with that one because it's free. You can just go on there, and I'm not sure if anybody in here uses it. I don't know how to use it. You can just go in there and use it, or you have to log in or sign up with them. I'm not sure how it is. Sketch to Designs. What's going on? Russell Burns says we bought a white toner printer and love it. Did you buy the Onkyo, Russell? I told you, Will, we're just gonna go half on one. Yeah, those $6,000 for the one that I want. I want the 11 by 17 Unilet. Yeah, give that a try. Let me know what's going on. Um, Rachel, back to your question. I'm gonna finish your question. So in this video, do you want like how I create the art, separate the art, do everything like that, or how are you talking? Setting up, when you say set up the design, you're saying like set up the design, set up the design, and then register it. So on my palettes, I have lines drawn on there so that I know where to line them up every single time. We do a lot of koozies with it. Nice. I did koozies with my sublimation printer. They came out good. I don't have any. I just did 100 the other, not the other day, but I think it was like last month. Smokey says how to trace possibly. With Inkscape, I think you can trace. I'm not sure, but if you get a cutter, if you do want to do this and you do get a cutter, depending on the program you could buy, they all have that trace option on it. So I know the Cameo does. The Cameo or this, yeah, the Cameo has the trace. Um, I use what is did I use? I use LXI Expert, but I've never used the trace thing on there. I can show you right now, Rachel. Let me see if I can get it to come up. If it comes up, I'll put an image in there, and I'm gonna show you how easy this one is that I do. Let me find one real quick. See if I have one ready to go. So let me show you this one right here. So with this one, let me switch these screens over real quick so I can show you. Gina, I just watched your video. Gina, I was gonna message you after this. Wanted to find out what was going on. If you got all that job done, I know you were having problems with it. Um, just let me know. I'll text me later or whatever. We could talk about it. Rachel says with Inkscape you could do bitmap trace. I've never did a bitmap trace. I know LXI Expert that I have has the bitmap trace, and I've never used it. Um, what kind of a Ray? What kind of Oh, okay, that's good, Gina. What kind of koozies are you using? Ray, are you screen printing them? Okay. Let's see. Let me show you. Let me switch this screen over here. So if you see me looking like this to the side, it's because I have this over here. So I have that over here. I have a TV right there that I'm using for this, and then I'm going to show you my screen. And I'm going to pull this up so I can show you. And I think because I've already separated this right here, I'm not sure if you can see that. What's up? Okay. Um, if you look here, so if you can see this, I'm not sure if you can see this or not. Let me know if you can see this, if it's big enough on your screen, or I could try to make it a little bit bigger. But with this is the program that I use right here. So um, here we are. This is Corel Draw, and then if you look right here, it says under Advanced Tools, Simple Steps. Let me see. Let me let it load. But with this right here, all I do is just put an image in there, and I could. It has to be a vectorized image first of all, right? So this is just telling me that I have the latest update. And then when I come here, all I'm gonna do is I click this, and then I'll just click the colors that I have, and then when I come over here, I can separate them, and then whenever I go to separation right here, it will separate all the colors automatically for me. But with here, if you see here, this is the white highlight, this is the grays, and this is the black. So then all I have to do is print these out right here. These are on a 13, no, yeah, 13 by 19 for my printer back there. I print these off. It separates the colors for me. I don't have to worry about doing anything. And then I just put them on my screens, line them up with my Yeah, so this software right here is called Simple Simple Seps, I want to say. Let me check real quick. Let me find, trying to find where I have the, you can go to, if you have, this is a plugin for Corel Draw though. The RIP software that I'm using is for Corel Draw, and just Google Simple Steps, and you'll be able to find it. So this one actually came with um four. This one actually came with Simple Step Overprint, and Simple Step Raster. I think I paid 149 bucks, which isn't bad because just with one job you can make that money back. So it's worth it. You know what I mean? It's worth it if you're gonna use it. If you are gonna screen print and you're always gonna be worried about switching out your colors, I would go with it because it was only like 149 bucks for three different images. Let me see if I could find something that I could, like a picture. Let me check real quick. Anybody have any plugins for Inkscape? Let's see. Let me see if we could do. Let me try this real quick. Does anybody have any plugins for Inkscape? I've never. I mean, I wish I did, but I don't. It would be cool to have like a different program to use, but all I ever use is the one that I have here. Let's do this one. I'll show you with this. See if it'll open up. So here's what I'm talking about right here. Let me show you. I should have showed you, but here's the image right here. So here's this image right here. If you can see this, right? So let me start over with this. So here's the image right here, and when I use Rachel, when I use this one right here, what I'm gonna do is hit OK, and then I'm gonna bring this over here, and when I hit the color management with this little box that I have right here, whenever I click this image, right? So whenever I click this image and I hit the colors, so all I did was create selection palette, and as you can see, it brings up all the colors that are inside of this right here. So I could check these two right here because they're both black, and since they're both black, I'm going to replace them. I come down here to replace, and then just replace them with a solid black color. And then what it does is it takes away that second color and it only leaves one color. And then I could change it to Pantones like that, and then I come up here to separations, and then I could do like an underbase with this program right here. You could do all this different stuff right here if you want to collect, generate an underbase or whatever. And then down here on the bottom, you can see where my mouse is at. It says generate separations, and when I do that, it'll take a little bit. What it's going to do is it's going to separate all the colors from me. So watch this. Give it a second. And that's what I'm saying. This program right here was like 149, I think. So as you can see, it says there's four pages, 4 pages on this. So right here, this would be the red color, I'm guessing. I'd have to go in there and look. Or the underbase. Here's for the dog tags. Then here's for that color. I guess that was it. So it's that one, and that one. It says four. Oh, so here's the original. Here's that one, and then that one, and that one. So that program is pretty cool. The way it does that. Close that out. So that's yeah. So that one right there, Rachel, is simple steps. Simple steps. I'm gonna write right here. And it does all the work for you. As long as so if like you saw everything that was on there already had registration marks. So what I did in Adobe Illustrator was in Adobe Illustrator I created a template. I created a template for myself and the template has registration marks on it. So whenever I'm getting ready to do something, all I gotta do is pull up that template for the registration marks and I just drop my images on there and the registration marks will always be the same. Yeah, no problem. So yeah, look that up. You can buy different packages. They even have like art already made. You could buy a whole bunch of stuff. I think everything you can buy all of them for probably like $500. But right now, all I really need is that because a lot of the shirts that I do for classes or whatever, um, we come up with our own design for them, and then we just go from there. So, and I'll show you what I'm talking about here in a minute with Adobe Illustrator and the templates. So you can add templates and save them so that you don't have to make them every single time. And I'll show you how to do that too in a minute. Smokey says, apparently in Inkscape you can separate the colors in a bitmap trace. Bitmap trace, multiple scans, 3 colors. Then after that, right click and ungroup. That's cool. I don't, if you could do that, that's pretty cool. So, I want to make sure I know how to do this before I tell you what I'm going to do. So I'm going to move you guys back over here. Then, no, I'm going to close out Corel Draw. I wish I knew how to use this right here. Show you what I want to know how to use. Oh, close. So we're going to come here. What's up, Harry? How you doing? Yes, hit that like button. The second option is for 500 or more. All right. So just wait till Black Friday. You know how it is for Black Friday. So if you guys use Adobe Illustrator, I use Adobe Illustrator whenever I'm doing my work before I send it to Corel Draw because Corel Draw can open Adobe Illustrator files, right? So like I said, whenever I get ready to do my images, I come here to File, and then whenever you come here to New, hopefully you can see this. I come to the second one. It says New from Template. So if you open this up, and then you go to Blank Templates right here. Whenever you open this up, there's a whole bunch of stuff under here that you can open. Like all of these are already made that were in here, right? But if I added a new one called registration marks, which is this one. So whenever I'm gonna screen print something, I come here, I open this up, go to new from templates, blank templates, then I go to my registration marks, I open that up, and it will take me, and it will open up this right here. So this right here, I have it set for 11 by 17 inches. So this right here is already set for 11 by 17 because that's what size, no, I'm sorry, 13 by 19 because my film, that I have is 13 by 19. So as you can see, my registration marks, they're already set. So if I grab an image, let me see, let me find, so this is one that I'm working on for next year already. They are doing it opens, there it is. This one is going to be um, 4th of July. They're already ordering shirts for 4th of July next year. But see this one right here, you can grab it, bring it up here to this one and drop it in, right? So no matter where I put it, like if I want to put it here, and then if I want to put it here, you always want to make sure everything is centered in the middle of the page. So what I like to do is just highlight the whole thing and then come to a line and then center a page and then it'll go with the color. I got to group it all together and then you can center it. You know what I mean? If you want to move it to the right, you want to move it to the left, or just leave it in the center, put it at the top, put it at the bottom, put it in the middle. However you want to do it, you know what I mean? It's all up to you on how you do it. So I usually try to keep it to the top of the registration marks up here. And then this is grouped so that whenever I highlight these two, I can move them so that they'll both be centered. So whenever I line it up on my palette to screen print this, the stars are going to be lined up, the red's going to be lined up, and the white's going to be lined up. But when I do this right here, the colors will obviously be separated. It's not going to be just one screen like this. So that's one way that I do it right there. Whenever I get ready to screen print my stuff. So this is a cool thing to have. Like I said, you just come, we close this, and we close this. Just go to File, New Template, Blank Templates. Go down and you could do registration marks, New, and it'll open. So if you don't have it, how do you make it, right? So then you would come to here, New, right? So you're gonna make a new one. Say we're gonna go, I use inches, so we're gonna go, mine's 13 by 19, right? Then we save it. So it's gonna open up a 13 by 19 page. I'm not gonna take you through the process of how I made the registration marks. But you would do this, you would set your registration marks the way you want, or whatever size paper that you're using. Then you're gonna come here, save as, and you should be able to save it as, how did I do it? See, I don't remember. Export maybe. Oh, here it is. Save as template. So you're gonna come down, like I said, you're gonna go to File, Save as Template, and then it's gonna bring you to your blank templates. Open it up, name it. I named mine registration marks. Name it to registration marks, and then you're good. And it'll save it in there for you. So that's one way, so that you never have to make them again. You'll always have them on your, you could have them on your desktop. If you want to save it to your desktop, if you look at mine, because I was busy doing them the other day. So if you look right here, let me close this. So if you look right here, see where this is at? Right here, it says registration marks. I was using it a lot, so I just left it there instead of having to go back into each one every single time. I just did them like that. So let me see. Harry, what's up? The guy said you can do it in GIMP too, but not sure how. Could be an option to try if out of money. If money is tight. Start saving your registration mark template with their size and the title so that when you have multiple, it's easy to find them. Yeah, however you want to do it, you know what I mean? That's how I do it. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna come over here. I didn't buy a microphone yet, so I'm hoping you can hear me. But we're gonna go over here and we are going to put some glitter with this and this. I'm gonna put some glitter on that tumbler on that tumbler so that I can put some Mod Podge on it tomorrow. I mean, not Mod Podge. I could put the this stuff on it tomorrow. This is what I use. The tumblers that I'm using are, you can see that, polar camels. Polar camels. I ordered these off JDS. Smokey says Blue Yeti is good for budget. Rode NT1 is good for high-end mics. Oh yeah, I want to get a Blue Yeti. I want to get one of those Yeti mics. I just haven't bought. I want to buy a wireless one because usually I have this set up. If I'm doing something, I don't know if you've been here before, Smokey, but sometimes um, we're cutting stuff and I'll have this camera right here set up to my cutter, this cutter right here. So I'll have my cutter right there, and I will be back there telling you what I'm doing, and then people were like, "Well, I can't hear you." So I want to buy a wireless one. They're like $30 for a wireless one. I do have on my camera. I do have a good I do have a decent Rode mic. I think it was like $60 the one I paid for, but I do want to get a wireless mic. So we're gonna go over here to this one. Cheap ones aren't the best. No, I always try to buy. If I'm gonna buy something, I like to buy something that I don't have to upgrade it. You know what I mean? So the Sawgrass makes the Sawgrass 400, and they make the Sawgrass 800. I knew if I bought the 400, I'm eventually gonna want the 800, so I just went with the 800. When I bought my first heat press, uh, I know it's a Chinese heat press, but instead of buying a little 15 by 15, I was like, I know I'm gonna want a bigger one, so I just bought the 16 by 20. I have the fever to screen print shirt so bad right now. I just so expensive for a setup. It is. You can always do the one color one. You know what I mean? Start with one color, and if you make money off the one color, then jump to the more color. More color. Like I have a 4-color press, and sometimes I get stuff for 6 colors. So with the 6 colors, I can't do them. Oh, so here what I was talking about earlier. This is someone was saying it's easier. Oh, I think it was you, Rachel, about screen printing mugs. Screen printing. So this is screen printed right here. Or I don't know if it's screen printed, but they had some big machine when we were at the ISS show, not the ISS, the Printing United show, and they were printing these and just giving them away. So it says ink cup. So you could probably go to inkcups.com maybe and see how they make these, but I didn't film it. I didn't film when I was there, but here it is right here. This is pretty cool. So when we were leaving, they were like, just take them. So we brought a bunch of them for our daughters. But Mario Brothers looks pretty cool. So let me because I'm gonna be over there, so let me pull you up here. Henry, if you're still here, I have your email. I see it. I'm gonna try it again in a little bit. Nothing free, man. Sorry. But we can do like a I gave like 3 things away last Saturday. I gave two things of vinyl away. I still owe Will. Will, if you're still here, I still owe you the glow in the dark vinyl. Don't worry, I'm gonna send you that. And then what's the other thing? Let me turn this down. So I'm gonna bring this over there so I can see the chat while I'm talking. So I did two last week, man. We all want to do something we can, but it's gonna be like that $2 donation or whatever. We could do that. Appreciate that, Smokey. I do. I understand how it is coming from starting and not knowing a lot of stuff to to trying to learn. And a lot of people, like, you could write comments on people's stuff, and if they don't want to write you back, you know what I mean, you never know what's going to happen. So I always like I'm telling you, like 99% of my um, messages that get sent out, I always write them back. Joe Gamp says, Rachel, just use, drum roll, send it, Joe, Plastisol. Plastisol is cool. That's what I use, Plastisol inks. Yeah, there is. The T-shirt chick's real good. Rye Beats is real good. Juan from Liberty Graphics, couple guys and girls that I mess with. Mikey from Mikey Designs is pretty cool. Look all them up on YouTube. I had a good time with them at the ISS show. So let's, like I said, let's get over here. Hopefully you can hear me. Hopefully you can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me. So we're gonna be doing this one right here. Oh yeah, Stan Banks too. T-shirt side hustle. That's who that is. He had a Sawgrass 400, and he saw my 800, and he was messing. We were talking. We are supposed to collaborate on a video. We are supposed to collaborate on a video and do something together, but we never did. Um, but yeah, he's a cool dude. I talk to him quite a bit sometimes. So we're gonna be using this vinyl working. We're gonna be using this glitter right here. Pink glitter. It's like a chunky glitter, I guess. See it? We're gonna be using this glitter on this tumbler. And the reason I did this pink right here is because I don't want to leave it chrome for the simple fact that whenever you put the glitter on here, I don't want to, if I miss anything, you don't want to see the glitter through, I mean, you don't want to see the chrome through the pink. I got you, Smokey. You don't want to invest in it. I mean, I know how it is. You know what I mean? You don't want to go above your budget. I understand it. So we're just gonna use some of this right here. Jeremy says that guy is annoying. Talking about Dan Bank. Is that what you're talking about? So this is all I'm gonna do, just like this. I already got it. I got my president right here. Make sure you get it. I always try to get the edge of this. Oh, you're talking about? Nah, Matt's a cool dude, man. He's cool. He puts out a lot of good information too. My YouTube channel just told me that I was able to do emojis on my channel, but I don't know how to do them, so I'm not messing with it. I'll mess with it later. I guess that super chat emojis, I guess, able to do them now. Matt's a cool dude. So here we go right here. So what I do is I usually do like half. Let me get my hand in here like this, and try not to drop this everywhere. So you can see this. I think my hands aren't in the way. Yeah, all right. You see if I can move this a little. See that? No. Let me cut another one of these. I got glue on it. I don't want my glue to stick to this because I gotta make sure I put my glue. I mean, I don't want glue to stick to this because I want to make sure that the glue I can put it back. I mean, the glitter I can put back into the container, right? Gotta save it. That is, man. He's really good. I like that dude a lot. And he's willing to help out people too, you know what I mean? Let me do this again. Stuck it to the other. So we're good. Move this out of the way. I usually try to stop before I get down here. I messed up right there, but it's all good. The reason I like to stop before I get there is so that I can put some more of this glue on here. I can put some more of this glue on here and not have to worry about putting too much in one spot. But I usually like leave it like that so that I can get it all the way down. You know what I'm saying? Take the rest of this. Get the bottom. Funky glue. That's what we're using here. Gonna take the mod. This is gonna take a lot of what's it called, like that. Take off what I can, and I'm just gonna stand it up. Keep it. That's that. I'll pick this up later. All right, so that is done. We're just gonna let that sit. That piece is gonna sit until about tomorrow. Let everything, let all that Mod Podge dry real good. And then what I'm gonna do after that is I'm going to shake off what I can, brush off all the loose stuff, and then put some more glue on there and do it again. So someone was saying earlier that it's like a lot of, is a tumbler worth it? Because it's a lot of time. I could have made this tumbler turner right here to hold like 4 or 6 or 8. Just depends on how big I wanted to make it. It's plugged in. I would bring it over here, but it's plugged in. Just depending on how big I wanted to make it. Oh, I know what I could do. Watch this. Let me switch this real quick so I can switch this camera. Let's switch this, what I call the production, like Matt, right, Joe? Like Matt, the production camera, right? I was talking to Matt at one of his shows. I'm like, I'm gonna steal that line from you, man. He's like, it's all yours, man. Go for it. Right, so there is my tumbler turner. See, I moved the camera over there so you guys can see that. That light is bright. Look at that. Let me move that out of the way now. Annoying. Better? Better? We in the Is it in the way now? Okay, that's better. All right, hopefully it doesn't fall over. We'll just leave that tumbler. So that tumbler's turning. That one right there is pretty dry right now. Um, that Felix, that tumbler turner right there, I made that one, and I did a video on it. So if you haven't seen it yet, and you're interested in making a tumbler turner, if you're interested in making a tumbler turner for yourself, look through my videos, Felix, and you can find the video where I made this, and everything is down in the description to where you could find the stuff that I used to make it. So pretty cool thing. I seen them online for like $100, and it was like that little wooden box. It's like a little wooden box with this PVC pipe sticking out. I think the tumbler, the rotisserie turner, this motor right here, that motor right there, that motor right there, and this um, shaft or whatever it is that comes out was probably as long as a barbecue pit. Just say that. The Impossible Code, what's going on? So that thing was as long as a barbecue pit, and what I did was with my jigsaw is I cut it in half so I could use it like this. And then if you see on the bottom, I put my logo down there, and the first tumbler I did, I had no clue what I was doing. You could check the video on that too. I had no idea what I was doing, but I was like, I'm gonna give it a try. And with the heat gun, when I was heating it up, if you heat it up too much, the epoxy will start dripping, and that's what it did. So it messed it up, but it's all good. You can see it right there. All that purple that was down there, I tried scraping it off the first time I did it, but it didn't work. So I just left it as is. Left it as it is. So we got that one, and while that one, and I also have all this other stuff too. So I've only done one. I've only done one tumbler with the inks. These inks right here. These alcohol inks. Jackie said your first cup came out good though. It did, right? Like I had no plan what I was doing. My niece was here. She was like, I want a witch tumbler. So I was like, let's do it. You know what I mean? So we got in there, and I was like, y'all saw the video. Me and Madison were just like squirting this stuff everywhere. We had like a plan on what we wanted to do for the witch, like clouds on top go down to the blue. And that one actually came out pretty good. So like Jackie said. So I appreciate that, Jackie. Um, so yeah, I'm supposed to go meet up with a guy tomorrow here in Augusta too. If you're here, I will give you a call. If you're here tonight, I'm gonna give you a call tomorrow. I do want to meet up with you so that we can get. If you are in the Augusta area or the CSRA, um, we're trying to do some classes, some live classes with some people to help. Like I want to help other people that are trying to do the same thing. So we can do some live classes. That would be cool too. So we'll find out tomorrow. He said he has a place, and he has some extra rooms with nothing going on, and that I'm more than welcome to use them for free if I wanted to. So we'll see what's up. But yeah, I want to do some more with these right here. These are pretty cool. I've only used them once. I bought a whole bunch of them. Yeah. I even I even tried making my own. So have you guys seen how they say you can make your own with highlighters? So I went and bought highlighters, and then I did this out of a. This was purple. It's supposed to be purple, and this is like an orange or a pink. But the amount of time that it took me to do this, I was like, I'm just gonna go buy them. So I went and bought them. But they came out. It came out good though, like Jackie said. Um, what else? What else we got going on? Felix, who was it? Not Felix. Jeremy. Jeremy was said. Let's see what Jeremy says. What kind of spray paint did you use, and is it safe to drink out of? Is it safe to drink out your mouth on this tumbler? Yeah, why wouldn't it be? You're sealing it with the epoxy. And if you drink with the tumblers have caps on them like this. So, but you can. People have their own. People do them their own way. They do them. I've done one where you don't. Where on the top you tape it off and you leave it the stainless steel, and then I've done it this way, where I just leave it all the way to the top. So what kind of? So I use the. Let me show you what I use. This is the spray paint that I use right here. The two times cover, the purple and the white. I mean the purple and the yellow, and then I have the pink, but I left it downstairs. So this right here works good. It's not like that other. I like this one because it's thicker. It's thicker spray paint, and you use less whenever you spray it. So I like to use that. Smoky. Smoky says, as expensive as glitter can get, I don't blame you for trying to save as much as you can. Yeah, you have to. You know what I mean? But that glitter right there, that's why I put the parchment paper underneath it, Smoky, is because now that I'm done, I'm just gonna pick up the parchment paper and pour it back into the glitter container, and then you can reuse it. That's why I didn't want to get any glue on the parchment paper because I didn't want it to go to waste. Jeremy says helping his pockets out. What do you mean by that, Jeremy? Jeremy, Joe says, Jeremy, you don't get it. You don't, man. Like someone gives you their knowledge, their information that they've learned over years, and they're giving it to you all at one time. I mean, you can't hate. You know what I mean? When do you spin it after the second coat? Ray, I'm just reading your message. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Can you let me know? West Bloodline, what's going on? Ramon, welcome. Felix says, I will sure check out that video. Appreciate it. West Bloodline, I just made that. What's up, brother? How you doing, man? From Raymond, how about them Raiders? You were worried, though. I texted you. You were like, I'm not going to start talking yet. You were worried. I know you were. I know you were worried. But it was a good game, though. Tomorrow night, don't forget, you can catch the most hated team in football play on. No, we got the Monday night game. The Cowboys got the Monday night game, right? Raymond says I was. Yeah, but where Jeremy says helping out his pockets. He wants to do a giveaway. I'm not gonna do a giveaway tonight, but what I can do is we could do if you guys want to. If you guys want to, we could do a $3 donation thing, right? With the $3 donation, we'll give away the sample pack of either the fluorescent colors or the regular Gimme 5 vinyl. Let me show you which ones I'm talking about. If you guys want to. If you don't want to, it's no big deal. But I don't plan on doing a giveaway tonight because I gave away um three. I did three giveaways the other night. So I don't plan on doing that tonight. $3 and you get a. I'll look at it in a minute. I think it's 5 sheets. Monday. Oh, so then Martin, appreciate that. I think that's gonna be a good game too. Uh, so we have the late night. The Cowboys have the 8 o'clock game tomorrow. So the most hated team has the primetime game. Get ready. So the fluorescent one. Oh yeah, Big Will almost won that cameo the other night, huh? The Hawks. So this is the give me 5 pack. It comes with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. $21, $21 value, and you get 5. We could do $3 donation, and then at the end of the night we'll pick a winner for that. And then there is the what is the other one? There's another one. Let me look. Back to the beginning. Let me find it for us real quick. But it's up to you guys. We don't have to. I'm not worried about it. West Bloodline says Hawks, baby. Are you in Seattle? Where are you from? West Bloodline, are you from Seattle? Martin Jones, are you from Seattle? Hey, Harry Johnson, appreciate you stopping by. All right, Harry, appreciate the information, man. If you guys need any bottle openers, just send you the pic, and I could send me a DM later, man. Send you a DM where? Hawaii. West Bloodline's from Hawaii. Yep. What part of Hawaii? What island? And then here's the other one. That's his name. I was just saying his name. That's his name, right? Harry Johnson. Thanks for stopping by. You're wrong, man. Keep your. I know you're a comedian. I know that. And here's the other sample pack right here. It comes with white, black, blue, red, and yellow. And that one's $17 with tax included. Just not with the shipping. But if you guys want to, we can. If not, I'm all good with it. But we're not doing a giveaway tonight. Tonight we're just doing. We're just chatting tonight and doing a tumbler over here. That was the plan for tonight. Do you guys see anything that says like emojis? Emoji something? Because I had a message on YouTube saying that I was able to do emojis now or something. But I don't know. I don't see it. I don't know. You're good. You're good. I'm not worried about it. So if y'all need anything done, you can get with Harry Johnson. DM him. Harry Johnson the second. I'm out. You can interested. I don't know where to DM him at. He didn't say where, but it's all good. West Bloodline said Hawaii. Martin Jones says, "Yep, we were in Lacey, Washington. Oahu. I was on Oahu. Caught me off guard. Eating tacos with amazing sauce my buddy made. Apparently, if you spam emojis on YouTube, you get banned for some reason. I don't know what that is. No idea what that is. Raven. It's all good, man. We know how it is. Me too. Hey, have you got hey Impossible Co? Have you done any tumblers since you've started, or just how's your screen printing press going? The new one that you just bought. It says in the live chat. I don't know. Like when I look at my screen, I see it, but it's like blanked out. I don't know. I don't know. It's just weird. I don't know. I don't know how to make it work or what. 'Nice. Yeah, do a giveaway on it. Let me know when you're gonna do it. I want to win it. 14. I already got it. It's 13. Let me check. I don't know. I'm gonna check it real quick. Cause when I got on, it said it was enabled, but we'll see. It says if I click this, if you continue, your fans will no longer see super stickers as a purchase option, and you'll no longer earn revenue from it. I don't understand. It's on. Disabled super chat is on. I don't know. It says it's on, but don't know. Don't know. Whatever. It's not working, but it's on here. Lush. But I don't know. I was gonna show you, but I'm not gonna show you because it has a bunch of people's information on there, so I won't do that. This is what I have on mine. So if you see mine right here, if you look down here, it has this emoji. When I click it, it's all blank. So I don't know what that means. They're all blank though. So I don't know. Whatever. I don't know what that means. It's blank. So, anyways, we did those. So those tumblers back there, I did those. I got one more. I gotta do another one. Actually, gotta do that pink one, and I gotta do two more after that. So I got three that I'm working on. Three of them. They need to fix the bug. I don't know. It says on whenever I look at this right here, this is what it tells me. It tells me um turn off super stickers. And it says if you continue, your fans will no longer see super stickers as a purchase option and you will no longer earn. Yeah, so I guess I do. If you were to purchase it, I guess. I don't know. I don't know how to. I don't. I've never seen that before until I got onto YouTube today, and it was like, you got super stickers now. So I don't know. Let's try it. I mean, I see stuff on here, but I don't. Everything's blank. So I don't know. Maybe the next one. I don't know. It was like they're gonna make you guys. I don't know. Will, how'd you do that, Will? Like I can't even do that. Crazy. Cause you're a moderator, you think you're cool? Super stickers in chat should be unrelated to emojis. So y'all's is working. I don't know what's going on, Liberty Graphics. How you feeling, man? I know you saw your post on Instagram that you were at the hospital, not because you were sick, but because you didn't want to get the little one sick. Am I right? How's it going, Juan? Am I right? That's what you had said. You didn't want to get the baby sick, so you had went to the hospital. Strep throat. That's right. Yeah, you don't want to get the baby sick with that. Last thing you want to do, huh? That's good. That's good. Let's do a let's do a sticker. What kind of sticker do we want to do? Not no Raiders sticker, Raymond. We're not doing don't even say Raiders because we're not doing it. A different one. Let's see what other sticker. Flex 100. The Impossible Code donated $3 through Super Chat. Is that what I said? Couldn't see it, it was small. He said almost had it out before you said that. Impossible Code says super sticker. What is that? Is that what you said? Um, is that what you just did, or what is that? I'm still trying to figure out what that is. Oh, okay. So that's what that. I didn't even see what it was. Oh, okay. I guess. I thought it was like emojis on here. I could see it, but it was like really small. A rhino playing the air guitar. I saw it, but like my screen is like set to like two different screens, so I really couldn't see what was going on. Looked like a hippo dancing to me. Let's get back over here. So, trying to make it big again, but let me see if I have one, Raymond. We could do a Raiders. Let me see if I have one. Let me see if I have. Oh, let me show you this real quick. Where we at? We are talking about cornhole boards earlier, right? Um, see if I can find them. I think this is the first time in a long time Liberty Graphics has been here. That's what's up. Appreciate you stopping by. See if I find it. How did you find that? Impossible Code. How did you find that little thing? No, please, no Raiders. Oh, yeah, I've seen you in some other ones, but I just hadn't seen you in a while. So the $3 doesn't come to me. Maybe like $1.20 does, something like that. I don't know. I think they take like 30%. YouTube takes money out of it. Here we go. Let me show you this. This is what I was talking about earlier. Oh, okay. So it has a dollar sign thing on it. Okay. So here's the one. If y'all were here earlier, whenever I was talking about the Impossible says, do you get all of the super chat money? No, the super chat money goes to your YouTube account so that you can go on there and see how much you're making per month, and it stays there. But YouTube still takes a percentage out of it. So here's one that I painted whenever I was in whenever I was in Kuwait. I painted that. That was the name of our shop. Painted that one. Oh, now I see it. I see it on the chat now. Felix, where's Felix? I just saw Felix said something. Where's he? So Felix says, how many subs do you think is good to have before going live? Um, if you can go live now, I would go live now. I don't know how many subscribers you have, but some people don't even. So when I first started, you had to have a thousand subscribers to become monetized and to go live. So it took me 1,000 subscribers before I was able to go live. But now I think there's people that go live without even 1,000 subscribers. So I don't even know. I don't know how it works anymore. That's how. Juan, did it work the same for you? Like whenever you first started, did you need 1,000 subscribers before you could even go live? Let me get to the bottom. YouTube takes a percent of everything charged through the system. I'm thinking about doing Twitch, but we'll see. I don't know yet. All right, Joe. Thanks for stopping by. I'm sorry, Joe. I don't have a cameo to give away. I know a lot of people like cameos. Let's see. Where's those cornhole boards that I made? Here's some cornhole boards right here. Let's see. You don't have to do it in Possible Code. You have to do it on a laptop to go live. I've done it on my phone. The first time I went live, I went on my phone. So I don't know. Liberty Graphics says I went live when I hit 1,500. So if you don't have 1,000 or Patreon, I don't want to do Patreon. If I do anything else, I'm not going to do it, anything with YouTube or Patreon. I'm going to try. I'm thinking about it, but I don't know yet. Brandon B says, "Hey bro, I love your videos. I just started doing this at home, starting in a small home business. Appreciate it, Brandon. Thanks for watching. But here's some of the cornhole boards that I did. There's some right there. That's all painted. I painted those on there. But I used polyurethane on those. So whenever I did those with polyurethane, what happens is all of this white. I didn't know too much about the polyurethane turning yellow, but as the people started using these, Liberty Graphics says, but I'm on Vinyl Nation and I had like 50 subs when I went live. Yeah, so that's what I don't know if you need 1,000 now or you could just go live whenever. So these are two that I did right here when I was in Hawaii. Um, these are all painted with spray paint and hand painted, and then I did that one. see, there's the other board that went with it. Both of them side by side. Here it is when it was in the works. When it was in the works. So that's when I started hand painting the rest of it. And cowboys. Yup. Here's some more right here. This is all hand painted. Not hand painted, spray. I spray painted it. I would tape it off, spray paint it. Some Seattle. I know we have some Seattle Seahawks fans in here. This one right here was done for someone that needed one of the people liked the Bills and the other one's like the Carolina Panthers or Cowboys. This is when I was working on them. These were the first ones that I had ever did. They asked me, "Can you do them?" And I was like, "Sure." So I did those. Those were my first ones that I did. There's the polyurethane drying when it was complete. Standing up, Dallas and San Antonio, Cardinals, Cowboys, Spurs, blank ones. That was all those. So yeah, that's some of the stuff that I did whenever I was in Hawaii. I even did this. Check this out. Appreciate it, Martin. Those hawks look good. You can see that on those sideways. They made this out of pallets. So you see these pallets in the background back there? Those are a pallet. This table right here was a pallet. I sanded all the wood down, made it all look brand new. And then someone wanted a coffee table with Florida. So I did it like that. And that one came out really good. I did one for myself. So here's the process of when I did it. What? We went to the beach. Here's the one I did for us. This one came out good. The Texas one. That's when I was just getting it going. It came out good. Those came out really good. Pellets are usually some pretty decent wood, as it needs to be support a lot of weight. Yeah, they're good. You got to make sure you get the ones that don't have that nasty, the ones that are like treated. You want to make sure you get the wrong ones. Here's another Seattle Seahawk one that I did. Look at this one. Seattle Seahawks. Pretty cool. Houston Texans. When I was starting the Seahawks. Texas. What else we got? Louisville. Here you go, Raymond, for you. Raymond, for you, right? Get excited. Yeah, you got to be careful with the treated wood. The wood's working great. Good for things like mulch. Not great for taking stain. It depends on which ones you use. I always used the ones that were. I always made sure the pallets that I got were pine. All right, Raymond, there you go. Your Raiders right there. Now we close that. Here's another Seahawks. Seahawks, pretty cool. But I haven't done stuff like this in a while. I did these when I was there. Now he wants one. He said I want two. I did these in Hawaii. People like these right here. Um, the guy that was here from Oahu. You ever seen this logo there? I did this for somebody in Oahu too. Turtles. Here we go. Juan. Look at that one, Juan. Patriots, another one. Bunch of different stuff. Then I got into furniture. I did furniture for someone while I was there. See what else we got. Did a flag. Check this one out. It will load. Did this flag right here, individual wood. Came out pretty good. That one came out good. That was the wood before I started. Yeah, that one came out good. And I did like stuff like this. Tables for people. This wasn't pallet wood though. This was actually like real pine. Yeah, laser machines are cool. But yeah, that was some stuff that I did whenever I was doing woodwork, but I haven't done it in a while. I love the Packers. I want to. Alright, so that's probably about it for tonight. You know what I mean? We're just doing those tumblers. That was basically what we are gonna do tonight. 64 Impala, not a 62. He's 6'4". It is 6'4", not a 6'2". 64. Who said that? Was it Raymond? Yeah, Raymond. You need a 64, not a 62. Why do you want a 62? Oh, okay. Guess. I don't know. Let me see if I have a Raiders logo on here. I think I might have one. If we have one. We'll cut it and print it on a sticker for you. But if not, too bad. I do have one. Let me see how many colors it is before we say we're gonna cut it. I do have an SV. No, it's a PNG. No, it's gonna take too long because then I gotta change it into a vector file. So I don't feel like doing all that right now. But we won't do that, Raymond. Sorry. We won't change that to a vector just because I don't want to have to change it into a vector. It's gonna take too long. So never got into pro football. Heard to have interest when your home team can't win. Cough, Lions cough. Let me see this. Well, anyways, that's about it. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna get out of here. I didn't have a plan for tonight. We're just messing with these tumblers. Not really much other than that. No sticker for you. Yeah, I don't feel like making it into a vector tonight. So, I mean, I could. It probably wouldn't take long, but I just don't want to mess with it and then have you guys just chilling. Um, yeah, it was really not a plan tonight. We're just gonna talk about these tumblers right here, what I was doing, and then I wanted to put glitter on that pink one. Other than that, shoot, I think that's about it. We're gonna go ahead, get out of here, and we will either be here or we're gonna stop doing lives here and go to Twitch. I'm not sure yet. Um, I'm thinking about it. We want to, but I'm gonna, so like in the military, we don't get vacation, we get leave. So it's basically the same as vacation, but I'm going home for Christmas. So since I'm going home for Christmas down to Texas, and then the show is like 2 weeks after that, I'm probably not gonna take leave. And then I'm not gonna, cause I'm taking 2 weeks for Christmas. So I'm not gonna take 2 weeks of leave for Christmas, and then like 2 weeks later take another 2 weeks leave. So I'm probably not gonna go to that one, but I probably will be going to the one in, where's it at? The other one, the one after that one. Yeah. So Felix says, how long does it take to dry? Yeah. So we go back to work on the second, and I don't. Yeah, Atlantic City. And then I don't want to take leave again on the 17th again. So I probably won't go to it because Christmas, and we're gonna probably spend a lot of money for Christmas, driving down to Texas and then driving back up here. So we probably won't go down. We probably won't make it to that show in Long Beach, but it is what it is. Um, but I will be in the. We are planning on going to the Atlantic show, the Atlantic City show. So, but like I said, that's probably about it. Felix says, how long does it take to dry? It says to leave them for 24 hours. So I would just leave them for, I just leave them on there until I think they're ready. I think this one is already good. This one feels good already. I can give this one to them already. So this one's good. And then I'll take this thing, put it back in there. And then tomorrow what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna clean it up. Because I did get a little bit of epoxy on the inside right here, inside the rim. So I'll just take some sandpaper, sand the top of this, sand the inside, wash it out. And I always tell them when I give them to them, hey, wash them out because I don't know, it could have not been dried right. But it's cool because you can't feel any of these stickers. None of these stickers can be felt. It's all pretty smooth. So I think it came out good. And then it has this weird looking yoke. Um, this weird logo on the bottom. That's their LSU logo, but I think it came out good. I'm doing a video on this one. I just got to finish editing it. But yeah, this one came out good. So these are for the same. These are both for the same person. This one still feels a little sticky. I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna put another coat on it. So I'm saying like the hardest thing, well, not the hardest thing, but like the thing that always gets me is if you put the right amount of hardener in it. Because if you don't, it'll stay sticky forever. You know what I mean? It won't dry right. So I'm gonna let this one sit a little bit longer. But I did this one before I did this one, and this one's still a little sticky. So I think I'm gonna put another coat of hardener on this so it will harden faster once it mixes with this stuff that's on there. Hopefully it'll work. I don't know, but it should be good though. As you can see, this one does have epoxy on the inside. So what I'm gonna do is I just have to use a blade to scrape it out and sand it so that it'll be good to go. And then I'm gonna do that pink one. I'm gonna start on that pink one tomorrow. So appreciate it. All right, man. Good night. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna call it a night. Like I said, as for lives, I think we still will be going live here. But we're thinking about switching over to Twitch, but we'll see. The pink army one, that's the pink um navy one. That's the one. That's the one you're confusing yourself with. The pink navy one, man. But yeah, so I'm gonna get out of here. Appreciate you guys stopping by. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for subscribing. Thank you guys for tuning in. We didn't have a plan, but anyways, appreciate you guys stopping by, subscribing. Till next time, keep pressing, all right?